Welcome to Bridging the Gap, the Madison County Chamber podcast, where Madison County stories and businesses connect. I'm Sarah Pugh, the Executive Director of the Madison County Chamber of Commerce. Each episode spotlights the people, businesses, and nonprofits that make our community thrive while sharing the stories behind what they do. Today, I'm excited to welcome Phil Clifton, the owner of Winterset Fitness Express. We're looking forward to learning more about his story and connection to Madison County. Let's get started. Hi, Phil. Thank you for being here today.
Good morning, Sarah. Thanks for having me.
Yes. So I'm excited to hear more about how you got started with your business.
Okay.
So tell me about yourself and your business.
Sure. My wife and I have lived in Winterset since 1992. We raised 3 children here, all graduates of Winterset High School. And I worked at Farmers and Merchants Bank for 22 years. In 2012, a customer of mine at the bank told me he was considering selling Winterset Fitness Express, and we reached an agreement to purchase the business at that time. My son was already working at the gym, and it seemed like a good opportunity. So over the years, all 3 of my children have worked there at some point in time. So
I did not realize that. Very good. And the Fitness Express operates as a 24/7 facility. Is that correct?
That's correct. And I like the idea that it's 24/7 available. And my theory is if you find 30 minutes 3 to 5 times a week, that goes a long ways towards your overall wellness. So our motto is find your 30 minutes and we'll be open. So
yeah, I know. I appreciate that. It's hard to find time in the day. And even if that's, at 10 o'clock at night, it's nice that there's something available for
Right.
that. So what motivated you to become a small business owner while you were working full time?
Well, having a career in banking and also a father that owned and operated several businesses while I was growing up, it seemed like a natural fit. And this property came with a large vacant lot behind it. And after mowing it for several years and finding out there's a need for storage units, I put up a first storage building in 2015 and a second one in 2017. And we have a total of 64 units available at this time.
Okay. So that whole lot is very busy.
It is full.
Very good. So why was it important to you to create the gym that had the access 24/7?
People have varied schedules. So they can come when it works for them. It's amazing the times you go by and see someone there. I mean, there's certainly busy times in the morning and the afternoon, but you'll go by at 2 a.m. and find somebody working out sometimes. So.
Yeah. Can you share a story about a member or experience that has been rewarding for you?
Yeah, I have one young man that comes in at least 3 times a week and runs on an elliptical machine. And he told me his story that when he first came in, he weighed over 300 pounds. And he said his lowest weight since then has been 150. Between 150 and 160. So that's an amazing story. So.
That is. Yeah. And to think that you passively had a play in that. You provided the space where he could.
He gives us the credit for it. And all he does is jumps on that elliptical for about an hour 3 times a week.
That's so cool. So what sets Winterset Fitness Express apart from other gyms?
I think it's our accessibility. People can come whenever it works for them. So.
Mm-hmm. And what types of equipment or workout options do members have access to?
We have 5 treadmills, 6 elliptical machines, and a stationary bike. So that's what we have for cardio equipment. And we have a wide variety of weight machines and weights for our customers, as well as a large open area that people can use for stretching or other types of exercise in there.
Yeah. Very good. What has being part of the Winterset community done for your business?
Well, I grew up in a small town, and my parents were always involved in their community. And then working at a bank and owning a business, I think it's just logical that you give back to your community gives back to you.
Yeah. Why is supporting local businesses important to you, especially in the fitness wellness space?
Well, many of our members live in Winterset and work in Des Moines, and they could work out before or after work if they wanted to, but I think we give them the opportunity to do that at home.
Yeah. Okay. Why do you believe having that here in a small community is important?
Well, lots of people like to get outside and walk and run when the weather's favorable, but there's a lot of times during the year when it's not. So it gives them that opportunity. And I have members that are there every day, no matter what time of year, and then other ones that I'd say are my winter customers that you see in the winter time or whatever. So.
Yeah. And with the new year just right around the corner, do you get a big influx?
Oh, absolutely. I mean, starting in about the 1st of November up and through the next couple of weeks of January, the memberships are definitely up and the gym's much busier at that time.
Yeah. So what's next for your gym? Do you have upgrades, expansions, or anything on the horizon?
Well, that's an interesting question that you mentioned that. My wife and I are getting older and thinking of what retirement might look like and wintering somewhere else or whatnot. And so that means that the next few years, it's probably going to be time to pass that business on to someone else so that they can make it their own.
Yeah, very cool. So someone who's thinking about joining a gym or feels intimidated, what do you want them to know about your space?
I think our gym is really more about wellness. People are there to be healthy and whatnot. So we have a wide variety of members, but mostly people are just there for their overall health benefits. And I don't believe it's an intimidating place at all.
Yeah, I would agree with that. What advice would you give someone considering opening a small business in Madison County?
Like I said earlier, give back to your community and your community will give back to you. That's important.
Yeah. And where can listeners learn more about Winterset Fitness Express?
We are staffed Monday through Friday from 3:30 to 6:30. So if you want to stop in, take a tour and get signed up, that's our regular business hours. Otherwise, you can reach out to me and we can schedule a time to do so.
And you are located just north out of town?
Yes, 1609 North John Wayne Drive.
Okay. And then you do have a website. Are you on any social media?
I do have a Facebook page, but I can't say it's very active.
Yeah. Okay. Well, very good. Anything else you'd like to add today?
No, I don't believe so.
Wonderful. Thank you for listening to Bridging the Gap, the Madison County Chamber podcast, where Madison County stories and businesses connect. We hope today's conversation gave you a deeper look at the people and passion behind our community. To learn more about today's guest, please visit wintersetfitnessexpress.com. And for chamber events, membership, and or resources, please visit www.madisoncounty.com. Be sure to subscribe, share, and join us next time as we continue bridging the gap across Madison County.